This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. This is just going to be a quick update. Today I'm traveling back from vacation, so I'm going to just get a couple quick updates in, and then I'll be back to regular programming tonight. Okay, so Billboard puts up Versus Effect, but they didn't give Beanie Man, I almost said Beanie Sequel, Beanie Man his props. Now, him and Bounty Killer had one of the best verses, honestly, to me. I check him out. I don't usually watch the whole verses, but I check out the verses, and that one was good. The John Legend one was kind of weak. Alicia Keys one, if you're into that. The Jill Scott one was great. Snoop Dogg one and DMX was good to see them together. Even though it was a little bit boring to me, it still was great. I love watching DMX, man. I think DMX is great. You know, he's an all-around interesting person to me. I mean, to me he is. But Beanie Man and Bounty Killer had one of the best ones, to be honest with you. And they didn't even put up the Neo one on the front cover. And I was like, that was one of the biggest ones. The Dream one was pretty big, too. I mean, that's what got a lot of hype, because he had that thing going with Sean Garrett. Beanie Man called it out, trying to undermine, dance hall music. That's always been a struggle of his to try to overcome that, because it's hard for him. He wants to get the respect in the States. They did get a lot of respect around 2000, 2004, but it seems like that fell off again. But they had a lot of respect in the States then. And it got its just due. This whole Versus thing rubs me the wrong way, because Swiss Beats and Timbaland, say they're not paying anybody, right? But they're getting cashed out at Apple. I mean, let's not be blind to that, okay? They're getting cashed out for an idea that already existed. You know, they just found a way to capitalize off of it. You know, that's kind of like, I'm not even going to get into it. But a lot of people can see past smoke and mirrors. Cardi B gets called out for having Kylie Jenner in a music video. But she says she treated my sister and daughter so lovely. My kid's birthday party, Travis, and the set are real close. Kris Jenner be giving me advice. So she's tight with the family. That's why she was in the video. But it was a little weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. So CeeLo called the whole situation out. Well, he really called out Cardi B, Megan, and Nicki Minaj, I think, on adult content in their stuff. But it's like, dude, you were doing some crazy stuff back in the day, too. You can't really criticize that. He says, it is disenfranchising and it caused a great deal of problems. You have the heads of the state, like Nicki Minaj, or someone who is there in accolades, success, visibility, influence. Nicki could be effective in so many constructive ways, but it feels desperate. Attention is also the competition around. Megan Thee Stallion are doing so basically, doing salacious gesturing to get position. They're using their woman powers. Okay, stop hating, bro. That's. I agree, but that's always going to exist. Because you know what? SEX sells, okay? That's just how it is. Once you get blessed with the looks, you got it. Then, is that all I put up? Oh, yeah, Drake. So Fat Joe, he shouldn't be criticized heavily for this. He says Fat Joe is like the new Michael Jackson at this time. In a sense, if you're relating it to attention-wise, sure. Yeah, he's getting a lot of attention. But it's still not Michael Jackson attention. Michael Jackson was something different. I can't even think of somebody that's like Michael Jackson nowadays. It was like wherever Michael Jackson went, he was super polarizing. Drake's just popular. Michael Jackson's something different. But, I get what he was saying. He's just popular. He is. But who's like that? Who's where they can't go anywhere? I don't think anybody's like that. But Drake is, he's good. But he's not the best artist to ever live. He's good. He's good. He does well. He always gives you something every year. That's hard to do for 11 years. You got to give Drake his props. He deserves to be where he's at. He's working hard for it. And then, this all came up in the Rick Ross conversation. He was like, why you and Drake have such a special relationship? It was like, dude, it's getting a little awkward. Okay. But Rick Ross did. I don't know how they say Rick Ross. He's like, yeah, I moved for the homie. Like he was Hove. Let me look something up. Is he on Drake's first project? Like, not the first project, but I'm talking about the first project he did with Young Money. That mixtape. Because if he isn't, he's capping right now. Let me see. I forgot about that. I don't remember. I remember Jeezy was on it. That was one of my favorite songs. Let me see. So Far Gone. No, I don't see Rick Ross. Nope. Yeah, he's not on this. He's Cappington. So Far Gone. He didn't step in until it was beneficial to have Drake on your album. The next year. So Far Gone. He wasn't on there. Lil Wayne, Trey Songz, Lloyd, Bun B, Omarion. I know Jeezy's on here. I just don't see it listed. These are the people that were there in the beginning. Not Rick Ross. Rick Ross didn't start using Drake a lot, and they didn't develop a relationship until it was beneficial to have Drake on your project. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News, and I will check you guys on the next one. Peace. And I'm going to wait. Let me note one more thing. I told Khaled, yo, you should mess with Drake in 2008 and 9. 2008, before Drake hit the scene, Drake was like with Lil Wayne, I think, a little bit, like on the bus sometimes. And he had that other mixtape that just had dropped with the Peacoat Drake. And Cal was like, nah. This is when he was pushing Ace Hood. Nah. I was like, all right. You don't know what's going on out here, bro. This kid's about to be big. I didn't even know Drake. I talked to him like 3 times on BBM. If everyone knows what that is, it's BlackBerry Messenger. I talked to him a few times on there, and I saw him at a photo shoot. And that was it. I don't know Drake at all. But I'm just saying, I knew that like there was something special because that mixtape was like, it was different. It was just different, It wasn't like a rap mixtape. It was just different. Anyways, they passed on it. Just so you know. So they're capping. Heavy.